The key to riding out financial downturn may lie in the flexibility of a country's labour laws. Dr. Peter Auer from the International Labour Organisation says economies with more flexible workplaces have weathered the global financial crisis better than those that have a more traditional model.
A preference for reducing hours instead of laying people off. Yeah? And that helped enormously in this crisis, and Germany came back strongly also, growth-wise. Yeah.
The Workplace Research Centre at the University of Sydney Business School co-hosted a global forum on employment relations and attracted international speakers and leaders of Australian employers' associations. Western Europe is considered to be on the cutting edge of employment relations, and speakers from the region, such as Dr. Auer, demonstrated the link between fairness and equality and productivity.
I think one of the big lessons for me anyway at this forum has been the examples from Europe, particularly Germany and Sweden, where I think they still have their system has delivered more, I think, both economically in terms of productivity and so forth, but also fairness.
Forum speaker Thomas Koken from the Sloan School of Management at MIT in Cambridge says the United States has a far way to go to create fairness in employment relations and needs fundamental changes in labour laws to catch up with the modern way in which work is organised. Koken, who has served as an advisor to Presidents Bill Clinton and Barack Obama, says a more collective attitude is needed to fix labour laws in the US, which provide no safety net for workers.
The one thing that we have learned here is that you can pass comprehensive legislation, Fair Works Australia, and create a framework that actually gives labour and management the opportunity to put their skills to work. In the United States, we are so polarized at the moment, where labour and management are at an ideological impasse.
Koken says some of the key problems with the US economy lie in its outdated labour laws and that the country needs to work towards more sustainable work practices. And from an Australian perspective, Heather Ridout from the Australian Industry Group says we're still settling into the new Fair Work Australia Act and the scrapping of the Liberal government's work choices reforms. Ridout says there are some amendments the AIG will be pushing for on behalf of its industry members.
And we're taking cases to the Commission on issues that are important to industry where we feel that a new principle needs to be tested and established. But there will be, in our view, some need to make some legislative amendments in the period ahead.
From a labour union's perspective, enterprise or collective bargaining is not something that will work across all industries. And although Fair Work Australia provides some of the tools they need, they seek to lift income, job security and seek to bring key parties together to negotiate employment terms. The Workplace Research Centre's Global Forum follows the highly successful World Congress on Industrial Relations, held in Sydney in 2009 and attended by more than 900 participants from over 40 countries. And as with the World Congress event, the Global Forum provided a chance for industry leaders, advisors and employee representatives to table various issues surrounding employment relations.